Hello, Steve Conley here for It's About Belief. So I'm going to be doing these short videos on the belief ideas, and today I want to talk about the meditation. And by the way, I'm going to say what everybody else says, which is please like, subscribe, and hit the bell because I am going to be doing quite a few of these for 2022 and on, perhaps. And I want to try to keep these to about 3 minutes. So got to get right into it. Meditation. So I want to tell you a little story and then give you a little personal experience and maybe somewhat of a little process for meditation. And we tend to, all of us want to put it off, they don't want to, people don't want to do meditation. So there's this metaphysician in an ancient village that everyone knew, did meditate every day for at least an hour. So one day by the way, he was pretty efficient at what he would do. He would do his meditation and then he would do his daily whatever he was doing. And he always seemed to get everything done. So he's talking to some of the villagers one day and he says, I just don't know about tomorrow about my meditation because I have so much to do tomorrow. That 1 hour meditation, I don't know if I can do that or not. And they say, well, what do you mean? You always meditate for an hour. Are you just gonna stop meditating for that hour? He said, oh, you don't understand. I have like twice as much of stuff to do tomorrow as I normally do. So what I'm going to have to do is probably meditate for 2 hours instead of 1 hour. Okay, now that sounds a little different than what we might be thinking from our rational minds that we should be doing. But I can tell you from personal experience that when I really started meditating and getting into it, I found that I would get tons of information from the ether, if you will, from infinite intelligence that would tell me, do this, don't do that, do this in a particular order. And it's just truly amazing. Now, I don't expect to get that right away. And I'm not saying that I'm a great meditator because I don't think I am. I'm not really that good. I sit down and my mind goes all over the place a lot of times. It takes a little while, and every now and then I'm just looking for a couple spaces in there that I can get my mind to be quiet. So, and I'll sit down and I'll do a couple of processes before meditating. One of those is called the Hong Sao technique. Hong Sao means I and my Father are one. That's Sanskrit. So I'll do that and I'll breathe in Hong and I'll breathe out Sao. Hong Sao, and then just kind of focus on that and nothing else. So I'll do that for a certain amount of time, like 50 repetitions rather. And then I'll do Om technique, which is simply, you chant it mentally, Om, as you're doing your breathing. And that keeps you really from thinking about anything else. That's the whole idea. Now, and then I go into Kriya Yoga, which I really can't talk about because that's part of Self-Realization Fellowship, and that's what they teach. So, and then I'll do just some quiet meditation. And if I'm doing that, it's helpful to have some kind of a sound to focus on, or just focus on your breathing, whatever you do. So I have a little portable heater that I'll turn on when it's cold, just to help heat the room up. So I'll focus my attention on the sound of that heater because it's pretty consistent. And I've heard other things referenced, like the air conditioner. Hey, you're not going to get into a judgment mode about the sound of that heater. In other words, you're not going to say, well, I've heard better, or I'm not going to think that this is a substandard sound coming from my heater. It's nothing like that. So this whole little short video is an augmentation to my belief idea that I've sent out on meditation. And it gives me a chance to tell you a little bit more than what I might do on my belief ideas, which is the belief ideas that I send out Monday through Friday. And you can sign up for those. They're free. You just go to it'saboutbelief.com, sign up, scroll down a little bit and sign up. Just all I really need is, if you want to give me your first name or last name or whatever, it doesn't matter, and an email address. That's mainly because that's how they go out. They go out with MailChimp. And you kind of have to watch them because a lot of times they'll end up in promotion folder. So anyway, this is Steve Conley. It's About Belief. Hit the like, subscribe, and the bell button, and because that helps a lot with the YouTube logistics and algorithms. Steve Conley, It's About Belief. Thanks.